No, that's Uber Eats.
Oh. How can you tell?
They just got the food. That must be Donna food.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
sweetheart. You ready for me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. First of all, my name is Melissa, and the name of my YouTube channel is In Real Life. It it's a platform that shares with the community about homelessness, displaced citizens, mental illness, addiction, and things like that. You know, because they all go hand in hand. And what I'm trying to do is make the community aware of it, because at this point in our lives, this is an invisible situation. It's invisible because it's unpleasant to the human eye. They don't want to see it. They don't want to be made aware of it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to make them aware of it to try to provide resources and present you guys with different options so you can lead healthier lifestyles,
Right.
you know. So tell me what's your name and how old
Jen.
you are,
47.
and how did you get here down to the Norma Her Women's Center?
Ugh. That was basically a pretty messed up situation. It's nothing that I did. Um, I wasn't alone when I first came down here. I had a fiance.
Okay.
That
Excuse me.
we won't talk about that. But she purposely got herself evicted out of her house to get us out of there.
Okay.
Because every option she tried, it backfired in her face. So the only option she had left was to get herself evicted to get us removed.
Okay. So let me ask you a question, because I went too far ahead of myself. Do you suffer from any form of addiction or mental illness?
Mental illness, yes. I'm bipolar. I have borderline personality, anxiety. I haven't been diagnosed with it yet, but I probably have post-traumatic stress syndrome from when I lost my mother back in 2011. But this ain't the first time I've been down here. I was down here in 2007.
Okay.
Me and my caseworker, at the time, it was MHS, then it crossed over to Frontline. I got out of here in 5 months.
Okay.
I was back down here again in 2016, but I was only down here for some days. And I moved in with my ex-husband's baby mama.
Okay.
For like off and on for like 9 years. And then I left that place to go help the girl who screwed us over. I left there to go help her, and that's what she turned around and did what she did.
Okay.
Which caused me to be down here.
Okay.
But I'm on housing lists. Matter of fact, I just moved up on one of them. I'm number 7 for a 1-bedroom at St. Andrews.
Okay. And how long does that process take?
I don't know because I'm on so many waiting lists. It's different numbers. So
Okay.
whenever I move all the way up to
How long have you been on this waiting list?
since July.
Okay. That's a pretty rapid response, though.
I want to say July 16th is when I started getting on all the waiting lists for apartments.
All right. And what are some of the things that you suffer? What are some of the things that you go through being down here at this women's center, you know, at this shelter here?
Just staff. It's just,
Talk about it. Be open and honest, because the name of the channel is In Real Life. We talk about things that are really going on, because if we sugarcoat it and we pretend like this is not really happening and that these issues don't exist, they're going to tend to keep on overlooking you guys. But if you're very open and very honest with it, and you let America know what you guys need.
they don't treat us right. I mean, the food, from the food to just how they talk to us, but we have to treat them with respect. If we don't, we get put out, and that's not fair. You guys are allowed to talk to us any type of way, and you treat us like we're nothing. You know, a lot of us probably didn't choose to be down here. You don't know what everybody's situation is, so you can't just sit there and blame them on why they're homeless. You don't take the time to try to find out what's going on with us. You just want to assume, oh, this person's on this, or this person is on that. I'm sick of that. And it was never like that in 2007. We got treated with respect. It's just, I'm ready to go. I'm ready for my apartment. I'm ready to go. This place is just, I'm getting more and more depressed.
So actually, one situation is leading up to other things that could be avoided, because what happens is you fall into a state of depression where you don't want to get up out of the bed, you don't want to do anything, you don't want to be productive because you can't be productive because you're just tired of it, you know, and it does force you into a situation where you're using, not you per se, but a person tends to use mind or mood altering substances to escape.
That's why I think a lot of people, the reason why they use is because of this place. You say you're trying to help us and all that. You're not doing anything. You just want to put somebody out for saying how they feel.
Let me ask you another question. What are the physical, right here, what are the physical problems in here? Like, does the water pressure terrible? The cleanliness of the place. I heard one lady say it was black mold in there.
Bathroom after it gets right.
Women
after
always destroy a bathroom, but the thing is,
it destroyed.
So again, that's like a situation that you really can't do nothing about, because every woman's bathroom I've ever gone in is, I've been in men's bathrooms and they be clean, and go in a women's bathroom and it's terrible.
Right, and you figured a men's would be worse than what a woman should be.
So, do you believe that the cleanliness or the lack of cleanliness in the bathroom is what's causing the black mold, or is it because the establishment is not doing anything about it?
I want to say, well, they're trying to do something about it now with the construction, but everybody will see how that goes when it's finished. But to be honest with you, even after, unless they totally remove all that black mold, and I believe that's part of the reason why I've been getting sick the way I have.
You gonna be on camera, baby. So I'm going to end this interview and we're going to do part 2 when we come back down here. But I want you to talk to the people and tell them, you know, some of the reasons why they should not put themselves in positions to come down here, or when they, you know, find themselves, because everything isn't voluntary. You don't volunteer to come to a place like this. Some people do. Some people do. But
those are the ones who live here for years. Those are the ones who are comfortable.
So let me rephrase that question. What are the steps that you're going to take to get out of here? You know, because I know that you've been approved for your apartment. Mm-hmm. What are the steps that you're going to take to stay out of here?
Keep my apartment, pay my rent, pay my bills. That's how I'm going to stay. And I'm not living with nobody no more. This is going to be my apartment. So therefore, unless I do something to screw it up,